Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to take off now, hit the door. I know you guys have been waiting a long time for this. It's been a while, man. I've been taking care of business. I'll be honest with you. I'm full of shit. I don't know what's been going on. It's very curious. You've been missing me, Cole calling. That's a lot of downtime for Festini. I've been shuffling around a little bit. I'd like to think that having new devices and new toys makes me more effective. But it's almost like I'm paralyzed for a day or two with recovery. And then let me see. The kids are off school this week, so I've been kind of hanging back on my work, not as working as hard. Listings, I've picked up 3 listings in the last week. So as predicted, by the way, the listing inventory was going to skyrocket. I picked up one this morning, and I got another one as predicted coming up maybe Monday. So I told everybody a couple weeks ago, here's what's about to happen in the marketplace. The listing agents dominate and start taking listings are going to take over the market. I mean, if you are not learning to self-generate leads at massive scale, you're screwed. Because over the next couple of months, the inventory is going to go up. And you're going to have to learn 2 things. You're going to have to learn to list, and you're going to have to learn how to pacify sellers. I have to do that was weird. My screen just totally went somewhere else. I think YouTube updated or something. Anyhow, the expectations of the homeowner, the consumer, is out of whack right now. They have this opinion that the houses should be selling rather quickly still. And if you haven't conditioned them properly to rethink the marketplace, rethink real estate in this day and age, they're going to come to you after a week or two and say, why isn't it sold? Why haven't you sold my house? I had a coaching client this morning said, James, I'm kind of concerned. I had a house on the market for 3 days, and I've only gotten 1 showing request, and I'm starting to 3 days. Yeah. Okay, well, if you're panicking, you need to check yourself. The market has shifted, and you need to learn to not panic. You need to go back to it's priced right. It could be priced right. I'm not saying anything's priced wrong. It's not priced wrong, but there is a high probability that you have to wait. What's up, Ryan? So there's a high probability that you're gonna have to wait for the market to let you know it's your turn. You gotta wait in line. It's called inventory, and I do believe that the inventory is going up, and you have to learn to list, and you have to learn how to market. And if you don't learn to market, meaning learn to communicate with a homeowner who is on edge, wondering why their house hasn't sold in 2 days, it has to do with what you let them believe. You see, the consumer has 2 ways to acquire real estate knowledge: the news and their friends. Not a professional, not an expert, just the news and their friends, neither one of which are qualified to give them a good feeling as to what it is, right? What's happening, Enrique? I'm here, man. One-on-one coaching. Whenever you guys are ready, pull the trigger. If you guys aren't, there's plenty of good coaches out there. I'm kind of over bashing other coaches. You want to go with someone, fine. Just get coaching. I think my shit's too good to bash the other guys now. I think my coaching is just untouchable, so I'm not even interested anymore in talking shit. Let the Let the burden of proof lie in the results. Okay, I'm gonna hit this neighborhood right here first. Let's go, man. I'm so ready to start door knocking. There are so many listings to be had right now. It's really gonna be something. You guys really need to trust me on this. Get out and start lead generating. List to last. The Festini way. So if you guys want to get one-on-one coaching, you should find me. When I try to get through, I got my vlog gear set up. I've been kind of tinkering with this. Looking good. This looks good. This looks good. You look real nice there. You like real nice. My vlogging camera, her name is Candy. Yeah. Anyhow, let's grab our propaganda. Get out of here. I don't know if I'm just too big, but this bag just doesn't seem to fit right. All right, I'm gonna grab this. Where are you going? Where are you going? There we go. You can be my cat. Well, that is a thought. That is a thought. I should offer that up, huh? You guys will follow me around with a camera all day. That is a thought, man. Shit. That would be a hell of a trade, right? You guys edit my video, you guys post my video, I'll let you, Where the hell's the case for this thing? God damn it. Alright. This. I'll put this on top of this. Do not want to place that on top of that. So I will. That's a tempting offer, though, man. I never thought about that. I should be like, okay, you guys want one-on-one coaching? Stand around and follow me around on a camera all day. I'm actually very interested. That is a very interesting offer. It's a very interesting offer. I just set up at the Anaheim Hills office, and people would be like, "What are you recording for?" I'd be like, "It's a TV show." Like, really? Yeah, it's a TV show. Gotta put this on the back of my phone for the magnetics. Magnetics. See these magnetics? Alright. Pussy button on the damn doors. Jesus, you're so crazy. Just fucking talk. You should try sticking your head up your ass, see if it fits. I'm gonna take this. This is too much to carry here. Carry it like this. Okay. Go. This bag, I've got to do some serious modifications to this bag tonight. Spotio, when was the last time I door knocked? It's been like a month. Seriously, guys, it's pretty pathetic, my door knocking. But now you are watching me live. Live door knocking. Seriously, Enrique? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You know, Mia, I should just put you on a plan, like an affiliate plan. Recruiting or something. Give me some coaching business, and I will reciprocate in some capacity. Let's see. But yeah, for some reason this camera strap is far too big. It's too small. Maybe not. I don't know. Feels like it should be lower, but maybe not. So as anyhow, I was gonna say to you guys that you should be taking every opportunity right now to be generating leads. Otherwise, you're gonna be blowing it. If you're not out there, you should. I'm telling you right now. I'm sorry about this angle, by the way. Should I just like flip the camera around? I think it's the magnetics. Oh my god, it does do it. I didn't know. Hi, I'm James with Century 21. Just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house.
No.
Alright. You think maybe later down the road you would consider? Maybe sometime next year? Okay, a couple more years. Would it be alright if maybe I could leave my information and maybe later we can talk?
Sure.
You have any idea what it might be worth? Have you had an estimate on it?
No, and my husband, I think, may be talking to somebody to find that out now.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't hurt to, get a second opinion. Would it be okay if maybe I could email you comps, keep you posted on the values? If maybe later down the road, if doesn't hurt. I've been here for a long time. I'm James Festini. Maybe you've seen me around.
Actually, I haven't.
Oh, I'm on the Vaughn Center Divider where you like put your food there. I'm everywhere. Okay. What is a good email address for you?
Send
Get a number. Save. Man, dude, did you know you're talking to the Godfather? I not only got her number, I got her email address. I got her freaking name. I got her to watch my kids. No, man. Okay, can I get an amen on getting a lead on the first person who opens the door? Are you guys kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? So I don't know what's with the magnetics of this thing, but it keeps triggering. So if I kick you guys out of the room, make sure you DM me. I don't know why this device does this. But, okay, that listing I just got last weekend from Doorknocking, it's blowing up. It's off the hook. Hey, it's Festini. What's up? You say your client is with you? Okay. Yes. Uh-huh. 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 30-day escrow? Uh-huh. I would say with 5 showings every day since it's been listed, I don't think that they should negotiate. There's just I have got other listings that are not getting this. This is viral. I don't think that this. Yes, it needs work. I just don't know what they're. I would say put something in writing, but what are you guys thinking? I wouldn't even write that. That's an insult. At 6.99 it would sell within an hour. At 7:30 it's getting a ton of traffic. I think I just listed it Saturday night, Sunday night. I don't know. It's just yeah, it's getting way too much traffic. And what happens when a seller gets that much traffic? Their head grows really fast. So I don't know. I can't imagine them accepting the first offer unless it was, a full price offer. I can't see them negotiating. I realize that it's a distressed sale, but they also have, time and postponement. Not yet. Not yet. But yeah, I wouldn't even recommend anything under 700 at all. The only thing it'll do is ruin the relationship between me and them for a couple of minutes, and then we'll move on. But there's no way that they'll take that. I just can't see it. And yeah, I can't. At what price? At 700? How can I say I'm opening escrow? It's not my house. The price is 729. I will present. I couldn't see me not getting my head bitten off for anything for less than 700. But again, I'm very, I'm very certain that this will have more than one offer within the next 72 hours. It will have more than one offer. I know the market's slow, but not on this one. Not at this price, not in that neighborhood. It's just not going to happen. Don't play with this one. Play with the other ones, just not this one. This one's too much activity, man. I'm telling you, 5 people a day since the minute it hit the market. Yeah, that's the train. Okay, good luck. Thanks. Bye. Man, what's the matter with people? I listed this house yesterday. It's got like 10 showings in like 24 hours. And they're like, can we offer, 80,000 less? I'm like, no, don't even fuck. What are you trying to do? Ruin the relationship between me and my client? Are you crazy? What? Matter with people? Don't even call it insulting. Well, call her back right now and say, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to get your email. Nah. When are they thinking of selling? No Christmas gift. Good. It's awesome. It's a very proud moment. I'm like a father giving birth to a telemarketer. My girl. Yeah. But seriously, yeah. No, no. Well, yes, it was actually. It took me very long. It was like a 2-year labor process. And she fought tooth and nail the whole way out, man. But it happened. And see, look, like wait till you get one that says, as a matter of fact, I am, and you set an appointment. You're going to be like, holy crap, I just got a listing this morning from a letter I sent on a cold call from like 6 months ago where, I'm sent out a letter and the guy emails me over the weekend, or calls me over the weekend, leaves me a voicemail, says, I got your letter and we're ready to talk. I'm like, really? Okay. All right, next session we will put together something that you're not handing anything unless they're interested. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll be happy for them to remember. Knocking socks off, we won't do it. We'll get there. Of course. Go get him. Go get him. Keep going. Bye. Hey, I'm live, by the way. All right. So I've got this, one of my one-on-ones just called me and left a voice message. Are we live here? Can you guys hear me? One of my one-on-ones just called and left a message and said, James, I just wanted to call and let you know I made my first follow-up call and it went good. They're interested in selling. I'm like, okay, great. For like in a year. I'm like, well, she goes, I want to send them something. I go, when are they selling? She goes, a year. I'm like, no gifts yet. Not yet. Wait till a year. Okay, this guy's pulling into his driveway. The Beast Mode Lead Gen Prospecting Challenge and all of my propaganda and all of my content revolve around multiple scenarios. So here's one of the scenarios. What if they're waiting? What if they just pulled in their driveway, their garage door opens, and they're sitting in their car? The Festini formula, the Festini factor recommends this. Wait out of sight. Don't let them see you standing there. If they haven't seen you, don't let them see you. But hey, I'm James with Century 21 Real Estate. Yeah. Just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house. What? Were you thinking of selling your house at all? Sorry, I didn't want to. Inventory's still pretty low. Interest rates are still pretty good.
Pretty low.
Oh, it's going up. Yeah, it's gone up though the last couple of weeks for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah. When? When are you guys thinking?
Probably first of the year.
Okay. Have you got any idea what it's worth? Have you looked at the values at all?
I'm the original owner. I know everything in this whole damn neighborhood.
What do you by any chance have the original brochures from when it was built, like the floor plans? Yeah. What did they call this when it was built?
Who built them?
Yeah. Did it have a name for the?
No, not really. I don't think there was an actual name for them. Who built these?
If they had like a sales office, they had like little floor plans.
Oh man, there were people camping.
Really?
Spending a week at a time. Yeah, the only reason I even got this one is because the original owner fell through. But yeah, no, they were camping in tents, man. You couldn't get these houses.
Really?
Yeah. No,
I grew up around here. I went to El Dorado, but
yeah, you couldn't get these houses when you first put them out. They were impossible.
You have any idea what it's worth?
I know what I'm going to get for it.
All right.
When I sell it. I'm going to get $1 million for it.
I believe it.
It's 100% done. It's got all thermador inside. It's all travertine tiled. It's all heated floors on the tiles upstairs. It's all wood banisters. It's all marble, all inside showers, everything.
Yeah. You know where you're going when you sell?
Oh, I got 4 other houses. I got one. I'm moving to Lake Arrowhead for now.
Not bad.
And then I might go to my house in Phoenix or in Oregon. I just sold my Havasu house. So I'm just done. I'm retiring.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, would it be all right if maybe I could email you comps, kind of keep you posted, and get my foot in the door if you're going to interview more than one agent?
Where's your office?
I live in Yorba Linda, behind St. Martin's.
How many homes do you sell here?
30 houses a year. I'm a top dog, man. I've been doing this since 1993. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta look me up, man. I'm legit. I'm never been here. Let me give you that. That's what I'm dropping off. Let me give you a card. I have my cards.
How long have you been in the real estate?
1993. Long time.
Well, I do a lot with realtors and sell them, a lot of them, and move around. So, I mean, this house has just been my actual whatever.
So yeah, I'd be very curious to see what the name of the community is. I've been collecting the original brochures and floor plans in the area for a while now, and I've got a pretty. But I don't think I got them.
I got this one.
In here, let me see.
Original.
I did. It's not. This isn't Estrella, is it?
No.
Okay, Estrella's right behind you.
Yeah, those are the older, a little older.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have these, man. Even if I don't get the job, it would still make my day to get those brochures. So I've been collecting them.
Yeah, I got it somewhere. I was getting ready to pull it all out. I got to finish it up. I'm just now getting it all brand new sockets, put all that in. Everything's up 100% ready to go.
So $1 million, like $999 or like 1
No, I don't think so. I want 1 I'll come down.
All right.
They just sold that one. Isn't even living in it yet. I think that was 9. That's a little old original.
Yeah, it's a great neighborhood, man. I've been trying to get my foot in this neighborhood for years.
I mean, I'm asking more, but I don't have to sell. I really don't care. That one was 899, 9 sold 890. And the one on the corner just sold about 4 weeks ago. That one sold the day it went on the market. That one took a little longer because it backs up to Yorba Linda.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, my name is James.
I'm Chuck.
Chuck,
Nice
it's
to
a
meet
pleasure
you.
meeting you, and I hope to hear from you. We'll definitely keep in
All
touch.
right, thank you.
You have a great day. HOT. Hey, excuse me, sir. I'm James, Century 21. Just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house.
Oh, for about $1.5 million, we would.
I'd say around $1 million. That's possible. Hey, Gucci,
Yeah.
what kind of dog is this?
He's a Ossadoodle.
Ossadoodle?
Yeah.
I've heard of Labradoodle.
Australian Shepherd and Standard Poodle.
That's a cool looking dog.
Thanks. No, we're not planning on moving anytime soon.
Well, thank you for your time, though. You have
Sure.
a great day.
Okay.
Hey, he's just saying goodbye. Take care. Oh, did I delete the message? Have I been deleting the message? No sound, can't hear. View deleted message, view deleted message. Have I been deleting? Oh my god. Did you guys see this though? If you can't hear, you need to turn up your volume. It can't be me. Is anyone else having sound problems? Oh, you know what it is? I know exactly what it is. It's because I put my finger over the microphone. There's like a weird spot where I put my finger over the mic. My bad. So, holy crap. Okay, new announcement. I am going door knocking from 9 a.m. to sunset every day. Period. Game over. Game over. You hear me? Hey, I'm James with Century 21. Just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house.
Very
All right.
happy.
Thanks for your time. You have a great day.
Thank you.
I'm going door knocking every day from 9 a.m. to sunset for the rest of my life. Do you hear me? I'm done. I am done. I am done. I am done. I cannot fucking believe this. I have just got 2 fucking ridiculously hot leads. 1.1 million and like, what? Are you kidding me? People. We're knocking live to you for a limited time, and once my battery dies, you're out. You hear me? I can't keep holding a vigil. I can't keep holding this open for you guys. If you want to learn to do this one-on-one, oh my god, my heart is racing. I cannot believe this. This is insane. I totally matter with you, Festini. Why? What is the matter with you, Festini? Is there something? What is wrong with you? There is something wrong with you. There is something seriously wrong with you, Festini. If you can't fucking get it through your thick head, knocking is fucking pound for pound the best goddamn source for leads. You've knocked on 10 doors and you've generated 2 holy crap leads. Not like, these are like, damn. These are ridiculously, oh my god. I am so disappointed with myself and proud of myself. It's because you give back so much. The universe is giving back. Hi, I'm James with Century 21. I was just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house.
No, I'm not.
All right, thanks for your time. Have a good day. Oh, I forgot to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to tell you. You know what? I'm gonna. Damn it. God, so many plans. Like all my plans are about like how I'm gonna. I need to launch a product. I need to do like a Black Friday sale for my content. You guys, that's it. Door knocking. Like, and it's almost to the point now where people are starting to
recognize, right? Two Agents Group who just launched it, Doorknocking. But is he out there doing it? I don't know. I am. So why would you, who are you gonna trust? Me, that's it. Excuse me. I'm James with Century 21. Just wondering if you guys are thinking of selling your house.
We rent here.
All right, well, thank you for your time. Have a great day. That's it though. Are you guys gonna learn to door knock? Learn to knock. Learn to generate leads. I need to. The space for knowledge is so crowded right now that like now half my battle is getting the word out, but I have to just. I think it's because I want to make money from this, from sharing, but I also want to spread the word. And I'm not a big. I don't believe Ricky Carruth is doing the right thing by saying his coaching is free. He's a little too Gary Vee by giving away his secrets. It's diminishing the value of coaching by saying I'm going to give it all away. So what I'm telling you to do is go out and get your freak on. Go out and do everything you can right now. Start knocking on doors. I don't believe you should be doing anything right now. And I'm announcing this. I'm announcing the I'm so out of sorts with my brain right now. I just can't believe it. This is just, holy cow. Did you see me just generate 2 leads? 2 $1 million leads in 10 doors. So I tell you guys every time, watch me, then pay me to teach you. Simple system. I'm not Gary Vee where I'm going to give it away. I can't take the time out. I will share what I can with you while I'm physically live. I open the platform for the conversation to happen when it comes to what can I do while we're here together. I create daily content to give you guys access to my knowledge. What the hell? Beagles. I need to fix this bag. This bag is too tall. Have an idea? If I cut it and then I stitch it with that one, then I'll be good. Oh, sorry. I keep putting my finger over this microphone. Sometimes I put it over the mic. It's just the way I hold it. If any of you guys are having issues with the audio, let me know. Otherwise, you should be good. You should be able to hear me. Can I get 9 people, 10 people to give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Ryan's having technical difficulties. Ryan, there's a button on the side of your phone. It has an up and a down. I think you need to press one of those and you'll be okay. Ryan's the biggest supporter. All the content you've consumed with mine, you have figured out how to take advantage of generosity. Because I believe, I believe it's time for you to go on a mission to recruit. Hey, I'm James, Century 21. Just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house.
No.
Thanks for your time. Have a great day. want to give you guys the value. I want you guys. So go into your pockets and hire a realtor, an active realtor who teaches, walks the walk and talks the talk and shares this content. And that's the thing is like you talk about who's out there who are as I'm you. In 2016, I left a farm where I was generating 40 sides a year. I left that territory to start all over again, to prove to you and to myself undeniably effective. And the only way that was possible was for me to start all over again. So in 20 connection. You are a brand new real estate agent with 25 years experience and 1,000 sides closed. It doesn't get much better than that. So what do you want? You want an agent who's starting over, who teaches you. So what am I doing here? I'm door knocking. I'm generating leads at massive scale, looking for homeowners who are interested in selling their house the old-fashioned way. Every 100 doors that I knock on, I generate a lead. If I take those leads, solicit them, and I effectively communicate with them, I may convert them into a listing. Somebody who can help you do the hardest thing, generate your leads on your hustle. If you're not able to do that on your own, wow, this house is huge. This lady looked right at me and didn't answer. That's a no. Not interested. If they peek through the window, by the way, if they peek through the window and they don't open the door, count that. That's okay. That is a not interested. They look right at you, unless they come out the other. Are you guys interested in your own leads? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I started all over in 2016. You see, from 1993 to 2015, 14, I reinvented myself 5 different times in 5 different marketplaces, and each time I had to start all over, brand new agent, nothing. I've been from 1993. I was primarily a telemarketing agent. I would pick up the phone, call, set appointments, and close them. In 2003, I bought a house. It took forever, right? Thanks, Ryan. Thank you for giving back. Every one of you guys, what Ryan just did, that's a sign of respect for the Godfather. If you guys are getting any value from any of my content anytime, you can't afford coaching, but you got $5, skip tomorrow's fucking cappuccino and pay the Godfather for this wisdom. And the more you pay me, the faster I paint this canvas. So I want to show you guys. You click that little Ryan. It's respect, man. It shows the sign of respect that I'm not gonna get rich as I'm not teaching you guys how to become a #1 agent by selling other people on how to become a #1 agent. I'm not teaching you guys how to become a #1 agent by tweeting your way or Instagram photos or becoming a YouTube celebrity. That is not what I'm fucking teaching here. I'm teaching one thing. Get off your goddamn ass and knock on the fucking door. Pick up the goddamn telephone. Make the fucking phone call. I said I was gonna stop cussing, but this really pisses me off. You just wait. Tell me, I've picked up 3 listings in the last week. Over $1.5 million worth of residential real estate by just door knocking and cold calling. When I left in 2016, I left from one farm to another to prove to you guys. So what you see before you is the ultimate coach. Let's see any one of these gurus put their life in a U-Haul and do it again. let's see them. There was a time where I wanted to like do this rap video where I called out all the gurus. Hi.
Hey, how you
I'm
doing?
good.
Good.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm James with Century
Hi,
21.
James. How you doing?
All right. I was just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house.
No.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Been
You have
original owner's been here 33 years.
You
so-
are. Did you by any chance hold on to the original brochures when the builder said, "Hey, welcome to what's the name of this community?"
Sun Country.
Sun Country.
Yeah.
I've been doing this since '93, but in about 2 years ago, I started doing this,
Yeah.
door knocking,
Right.
and collecting the original, just photographs.
Right.
So, do you have those?
Yeah. You know what? I probably got the original brochure, but I'm gonna.
No, I'm not gonna ask.
I'd have to really dig to get.
If you happen to dig,
Okay.
you would make my day to get those. I've got a
Yeah.
pretty impressive collection, and I don't have them for this. I have this stray. I live here in town behind St. Martin's,
Okay.
but I never really started collecting these until, like, I found one original owner and he handed them to me, and it's like 1972 original brochures, and
Yeah.
I'm like the
were built-
Indiana
these were
Jones
built
of this.
These were built. This part of Sun Country was built in '85.
Okay, so you definitely would have those. Um,
We built in. We moved in '85. We bought it about 5 months earlier. We bought it when it was just a slab.
I heard there was like a lottery in this neighborhood, and like people were camping and stuff.
They were going pretty fast. I'll tell you where.
Well,
there's
someone
a
said
lottery.
they were sleeping in tents to get in here.
If you want, yeah, it wasn't quite.
All right, he was exaggerating for sure.
No, that's all right. No, it was. I'll tell you the next street up.
Oh, I dropped one of these.
The next street up, where the gray house is there.
Uh-huh.
Okay. After this was built,
Okay.
and the market and stuff, and one thing. This was one of the last neighborhoods that was built with. These are all 10,000 square foot lots.
Okay.
And those are too. Anyway, there were some people waiting on certain houses up there. There's one actually just like ours that was at the end of the cul-de-sac, and
They must have a great view up there.
yeah, well, they did until guess what? All those trees. They don't have it anymore. The street I'm talking about,
Sure.
it's not that much higher.
Okay. You know, I have collected a Sun Country. So Sun Country banged out like 3 or 4 other communities in Yorba Linda. One off of Lakeview,
Yeah.
and then one by the Civic Center. There's not Casa Loma, but just before that, actually the street is Casa Loma. To the left of that, there's a Sun Country.
Yeah.
So Sun Country has a couple of them, but I don't think it's for these bigger ones, because the Sun Countries I've been seeing, they were kind of the lower end construction and like a lesser neighborhood. These are higher. These are like up in $1 million now.
higher. Across the street.
So they did some.
Okay.
I do have those floor plans.
Okay, and then the some of the houses that were built that were who's the builder? Can't think now. He built up above here. They bought some Sun Country lots, but they built. Who's the builder? It's not Broadmoor. It was a good builder.
It's not on my map. I'll tell you. I've been keeping these very, very consistent.
Their friends bought.
Dominguez. It's not Dominguez, right? Because there's a few that were Dominguez. And right across the street, I don't have those. Baldwin was one of the Yorba. All right. Warmington, yes, I have the. I know for some reason I didn't mark them down, but I do have a Warmington floor plans too. But it was, yeah, those are the Warmingtons,
So if you go to like Villa
Warmington.
Rambla,
right?
and you turn left, and there's some Sun Countries there, and then you keep going, and then they turn into Warmingtons, but those were all Sun Country's lots. Sun Country
Interesting.
lots. And that's why.
Yeah, I have
a lot
the-
of those lots were like 15,000 square feet.
Hmm.
So things were kind of dicey back then. in
I
terms
guess I
of-
didn't mark those, but I
in terms of
definitely have the
real estate.
Warmingtons brochures. 'Cause I remember
Warmington
copying them.
built the ones up here where the park is.
Right. Yeah, they did 1 or 2 out here, and then a couple in Anaheim Hills too that I saw.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm like the Indiana Jones of this, trying to find those old archives. Really, it's when I list a home in the neighborhood and be able to bust that out during, the sale or the transaction, to be able to say, look what I got. These are the original.
Yeah, it shows. Well, one thing it shows too is it shows the. I mean, I've got the lot plan. Like I said, I know I've got it, but it's probably up in the garage.
Yeah.
But I've got the original lot plans. with the lot numbers. I know I got.
Oh,
the
I can get those
brochure.
from the title. I'm talking
Yeah,
about like
that
when
you-
you walk into the sales
No,
office
I've
and they
got
say
No, I've got the
you got like
brochure.
floor plans and the cover and it's all like
They
a
were stacked
glossy
like this.
and
They
the,
were stacked like this.
yep.
And there was 2 single stories and 2.
That's exactly the ones I'm looking for. So if you
This-
happen to resurrect them, man, I'd owe you
That's all right.
a cup of coffee at least. It would make my day.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, the biggest house in the deal was about 2650, a little bit less than that, and then there was a 2200, approximately 2-story, and then 2 1-stories. Ours is 2 old, a little over 2000.
It's great houses,
They've
though,
redone
man.
theirs. Theirs was.
They
about
really hardly
60.
ever come up on the market. A lot of original owners actually that I've seen when I come through here.
Yeah, we never thought we'd be here that long. Our kids were little, and we were always looking for a bigger house. And by the time,
So they go to Esperanza then back then?
yeah, all
Okay.
3 of them graduated from Esperanza.
Yeah, I got a kid who's graduating Yorba Linda this year.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful school.
It's like 90210 up there, man.
Yeah,
Those kids
yeah.
got so lucky. It's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
the houses they're building up there are just crazy.
It's crazy. It's expensive with like no lots. You know.
Yeah,
it's
that's the thing. You know, they'll put a 5,000-6,000 square foot home on probably a 10,000 square foot lot,
Yeah.
maybe. 12,000.
Yeah, I mean the Oregon ones are cool, but yeah,
Yeah,
those
those
ones
are
right
nice.
above the hill, I just don't see it, man. I guess the square feet, but I just don't see that. It's just for me, this is my kind of house. You know, is you can walk around the side of your house without having to turn
A
sideways.
realtor told us that one time. We'd been here about 15 years, maybe a little less. When we were thinking about moving up, we were actually going to buy one of the Wilmingtons. Those were built about 6 years after these. That's a nice area. I really like that area, right? You know where the little park is
Yeah,
right up here?
of course, yeah.
Okay. So,
I
She
park
said-
hop with my little 6-year-old all the time.
and then we were also looking at Eastlake, and she goes, well, this is all I'm going to tell you about Eastlake. She said, it's a completely different feel than what you have here. She said, there's a lot of houses stacked in there. You know, the lots aren't as big. Almost everything's 2-story. And she said, so just, you know, be careful what you wish for. And we kind of went, she's probably right. So we decided to stay. We put in a pool. We said, well, let's just do as much as we can to this place.
You have any idea what it's worth? I mean,
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah?
Somewhere, well, there's been a couple of this model sold recently, but somewhere between 875 and 9.
all day long.
Yeah.
All day long. Yeah.
So,
I've seen a few of the big ones teetering over the $1 million mark, so there's no reason why.
yeah,
For
this
the
one.
Yorba Linda School District, that's the big draw.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to get in that
Yeah.
school district, and I live right behind St. Martin's. I mean, literally. So I graduated El Dorado, so this has been my backyard. But I've been around, and
Yeah,
Can't
original
beat this
price on this
neighborhood.
home was 185.
not bad.
The original price on the biggest one, the 2650, which is a good deal at the time, were about maybe, I want to say 205, 210.
Yeah, I'm sure when you bought this thing, you were sweating it, thinking, "Oh man, this is."
Well, you know, yeah, I mean, things are a lot different back there. Not everybody made, you know, $150,000, $200,000 a year, and you know,
Times have changed.
you know,
Did good though. It's a
Well-
great neighborhood.
we're happy. We planted every plant here. So.
And you never know when they're building out what you're going to end up with. So
Yeah.
to see it grow and actually have have it look as good
Yeah,
as
we've
it
got
does.
good neighbors. We've got good neighbors. Everybody pretty much takes care of their house, and it's you know, can't sweat it. We do get inquiries quite a bit, mostly because it's a single story. They're not just not building.
Right. Yeah.
Any
That's
single
super in demand for the
Which
retirement.
is that'd be the only thing that would entice us. We're retired now, so but the only thing that would entice me, we don't want to leave Yorba Linda if they built some single stories in a decent location. Doesn't have to be this size lot, but in a decent location, particularly with a view. You know, that's something
View.
that would be interested. So, but it's tough to
Yeah.
find.
Oh, keep my ear to the ground. I'll remember this house, and if I happen to see that one, I'll remember the guy.
It's in pretty good shape. You know,
Yeah.
we like everything. When something's 33 years old, but we've stayed after it. We did a complete remodel 10 years ago,
It's a labor of love for sure.
and so yeah. Just
Well, I'm James, by the way. What's
all
your
right.
name?
I'm Steve.
Steve, good to meet you.
I did some commercial real estate late in my career, so
Ah, okay.
yeah. No, I was in the food business all my life. My son's he's still in the business. He's doing really well. They do.
Where at?
He's
What cities?
the name of the company in iStar is called California Income Property.
Mm-hmm.
So it's units like 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 up to 50.
Where's he out of?
Okay, he's Anaheim Hills.
Oh, okay.
And then they also have he's got a construction business with another guy, and so what they do is they work with both buyers and sellers, you know, if you buy something and you're looking to rehab the units, they can do that. If you're looking to sell, he can
Smart.
do that.
He's got a finger in a couple
So
pots.
he's got,
That's
yeah,
smart.
he's a broker. He's got his broker's license and contractor's license, so they can really, and plus he does property management.
Like
so
a one-stop shop.
Oh, he's when I started in it, you know, we started from, you know, real estate.
Yeah.
I quit a good job and started at zero.
And my saying is every day you start at zero with this thing.
Well, that's
you
pretty
gotta,
much it.
Yeah, you gotta go out like you got nothing on the plate, so you
Yeah.
can stay.
So I did okay. I ended up doing some deals. Probably the biggest I did was about a $3.5 million deal in San Bernardino. Like 45 units, something like that. But it's tough too. You know, you got to be on your game. Everything's financial. You got to run the numbers. You got to know all the stuff.
Yeah.
So,
My son keeps telling me, he goes, Dad, I want to work. I go, son, you want to do this? You're not going to do what I'm doing. I go, I can't. My parents were also agents in the area.
Is that right?
And they didn't groom me to say, okay, this is what you need to start developing and do the bigger units. So for me, it was just this, you know, hitting the streets, hitting the phones, you know, going. But I'm telling him, I go, you do that, you're going to school, you're going to get some education in business, maybe some marketing background. You're going to do it so you build and develop communities, not what I'm doing. I go, you can do an offshoot of this, but definitely not what I'm doing.
Well,
and so it looks like you did the same thing where you're like, take it to the next level.
I mean, my son and I both had pretty strong financial backgrounds, so we kind of. But we created so many of the tools we used, so many of the spreadsheets. We were both Excel freaks, and I mean, when you're small, what we did is we basically promoted the fact that we were small and that we were hands-on. It's like that's what I would tell potential clients. I said, if we're going to do a transaction, if I'm either representing you on the sell side or the buy side, you're going to be dealing with me,
right?
Not a transaction coordinator. And with all due respect to those people, but I said I'm going to be handling the whole thing.
Yeah.
And so we had control.
Yeah.
We had control.
And accountability.
I'm
and
one of those guys. I really watched the timing, the details, and some things I kind of go, okay, they missed that by a day, but I'm not going to argue about that. But the big things, I'd hang on to that, and I'd play that card when I needed to play the card. When they'd go, well, what we really want, I go, well, you know, you kind of missed this contingency here by 5 days, and that one by 10 days, so we're not going to talk about that. You know how that goes, right?
I know it, man. I played it a long time.
Well, I know. Well, good luck.
Let me know if you find those on some off chance. You'd make my day. Otherwise, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Okay, nice to
Thank
meet
you for your time.
Good
See you
luck.
around. Take care. That's what it's all about. So, welcome. Right now, you're listening to polished off listing game. Longer learning to generate leads. That's always the same, but now learning to generate leads and then servicing and being able to communicate with them on a consistent without. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm James with Century 21.
Hey, James.
Just
Steve.
Hey, you're familiar.
I don't know from where. But
I live in town, but
okay.
Anyhow, I was just wondering if you guys are thinking of selling your house.
No, sir, we're not. We're going to be here for a bit.
I don't blame you. It's a good area.
Yeah, it is. We've been here.
Are you an original owner?
No,
by any
we're
chance?
not. No,
Okay.
we've been in Yorba Linda 30 years, but we've been in this house since '99.
Good
And
choice.
well, we were fortunate. One of the single story, and we're fortunate enough to get one. Nice neighbors, so we're pretty fortunate that way.
Well, thank you for your time, though.
Okay, James.
You have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You also.
Funny, the longer I'm in this neighborhood, the more familiar people get to look, and when they're like, "Hey, what's your?" I think, "Oh my gosh, do I know you?" Like, no, I'm like, okay, just making sure. It looks like I know. Okay, so we have to list, and we have to learn how to service listings. Don't worry about step one. Here you have it. How can you communicate? Oh no, step two. When can I close? When? That's the 3 step. That is the 3 steps. Hey, I'm James with Century 21. Just wondering if you're thinking of selling your house.
You don't have to.
Is that yes? Thanks for your time. I mean, I don't know how to. When they laugh, I don't know if that's a yes. Oh my God. So, what I recommend right now is the week of Thanksgiving week, especially this week, right now, this week, the week of Thanksgiving, you need to be hell bent, focused, driven, determined to generate. Hold on, how far can I go here? Go through here, go here, come around this way. Where am I? Come up here, I go to the top here, come back around. Loop, loop, loop. Loop. Loop from here. I gotta come down, there's my car. Go up, across, down, down. Not here. I gotta make a left up here. So you're constantly on the go, on the move, on the fix, on the mend, on the rise, on the lookout. I have so much to say to you guys. But part of it is pretty much useless because if the information is free, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get value here, and then you're gonna get it somewhere else, and then you're gonna get it somewhere else, and then before you know it, you're so overwhelmed you don't know what to do. I'm finding that to be one of the biggest problems in this business right now. It's like focus, people, focus. Find one guru, focus. Do not waste looking for the magic solution. The magic solution exists in one entity, one individual who can take you to the next level. Did I? Like this. If you are not going to follow one person, don't follow two. Hi, I'm James with Century 21. Just wondering if you guys were thinking of selling your house. All right, thank you for your time. You have a nice day. Find one guru for every avenue. Otherwise, you're gonna be overwhelmed and underperforming. I've been saying this for a long time. If it's Tom Ferry, Ricky Guru, Brian Casella. I mean, you see I've named off some people like slightly worth following. I'm seeing a few new ones coming through. I'm just like, whatever, just follow whoever. But do me a favor, don't follow me and someone else. If I speak to you and I'm creating enough content and I have a vast enough library, this isn't a platform where you can find the. Hi, I'm James with Century 21.
Yes.
Just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house.
No.
Have a good day. Do not kid yourself in thinking that the content that these gurus are creating, that by watching stuff, it's going to get better. That you're going to be like, oh, it isn't like real estate is it's plugged in. That's it. The power is on. Now you need to find a trainer who has the library, the archives, the content that will carry you. You know what I mean? Because what's going to happen is that because everybody's creating so much. Are you listening? God damn it. You better be listening. Everybody's creating so much content at a steady pace right now that now you're learning so much, but you're not doing anything because you're consumed with learning. When I was in my social media venture, I started off with podcasts. I went looking for podcasts, and I was saying, well, I want to listen to every podcast on real estate sales training and coaching. And there was only like two. And there was only like one or two books, right? And that was it. In the very beginning of my real estate career, there were only three coaches: Mike Ferry, Floyd Wickman, Tom Hopkins. That's it. Okay, there was Brian Buffini, but he was kind of a one-off. It was like no one really took him seriously because nobody back in the day, we were hard, right? We were workers. So this whole like snowflake mentality, this whole like touchy feely, I don't want to work, that didn't exist. There was the 3 degrees of active. There was Mike Ferry, the most hardcore. There was Floyd Wickman, who was passive, soft sale. And then there was Tom Hopkins, which he was like, kill him with kindness and close, right? But the 3 gurus who were out there were all about pick up the phone and door knock, go to work. They were not telling you make friends. Sure, have a past client sphere of influence, but you don't have to kiss their ass. Do a good job. That's it. You don't have to kiss their ass. Do a good job, and that's all you need to do. Your past client sphere of influence will come to you based on your ability to sell, right? Not based on your ability to be a friend, to be a trusted advisor, right? That wasn't a thing. You just get the job done. It's up here. This is one more. How far can I take this? It's 427. God damn it. Stop. Tell them. I need to set up to see, and because it's warmer now, and because it's cooler. Whoa, that's a great sunset. I should take Jenny out for the sunset. Oh, that's only in a couple minutes. Never mind. Okay. I was telling the story about the gurus and how, we were trained and brought up. We were brought up to be hard. We were brought up to be strong. The military is, right? Let's look at something that has won battles. The competitive advantage of the sales industry and its ability to create. Let me see if I can do this. The sunset. See if I can get this and the sunset. I don't even know if I can get the both of them. Oh no. I don't think I can get them both. That would be awesome though. I don't know if I can get them both. That's a cool sunset. But this is a cool tree too. So I want to get both. See if I can get the tree and the sun. Maybe. I'm gonna take pictures of their tree. I'm trying. So what I'm getting for you is knowledge. Let's see if I can take that to Instagram. Oh my god, that sunset is off the charts. God damn it. I wish I was somewhere where I could see it. Just not hints of it. I'm obsessed with the sunsets. Now, I wrote a poem, a theory, and I'll tell you about it. A beautiful slice of wisdom. and it's called Sunrise, Sandcastles, and Sunsets. And that is Life. What is Life? By James Festini. Sunrise, Sandcastles, and Sunsets. Wake up at sunrise, greet the dawn, appreciate its beauty, be grateful, being awake, being alive, being here, being present in the moment, and then spend your day making sandcastles. Spend your whole day making sandcastles. You erect a big, beautiful sandcastle. And then at sunset, you stop and look at it, appreciate it, bathe in the beauty and the glow, appreciate what you've accomplished that day, only to wake up the next day and find that the tide has washed it away. Pretty prolific, right? Sunrise, sandcastles, and sunsets. That is life. That's how I exist. Hi, I'm James with Century 21.
Yes, sir.
Wondering if you were thinking of selling your house.
Just remodeled it.
It looks amazing. I go by here about once a year, and I remember the construction zone, so
Yeah.
a lot of work. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for your time, though.
You bet.
You have a great day. Yeah, it's a really modern house. These are some big modern houses, dude. $1 million. People will ask me, James, how do you break into the $1 million market? Do they have a door? Mm-hmm. Oh, here's going on. Ooh, they hand them something? Like what? Goldschlager? What the hell are you gonna hand them? Tell me. I just gotta. See, everything in my life is about gotta, instead of doing. Can't. Creating 5 hours of content a day isn't enough. Is that what you're saying? I know. When am I gonna find my time, man? When are people gonna say, ooh, Festini's on? Why is this room 4? This room should be 400. That's all there is to it. This room should be 400. How is it that Inman hasn't picked up on? You know, how is it that Realtor.com hasn't, because they got their heads in the sand. Like, ooh, social media you're way into, and that's fine. I'm not saying that doesn't work. I'm just saying that's not work. A house on sand. When you build your house on sand, hi, I'm James with Century 21. Just wondering if you guys were thinking of selling your house.
Renting.
Oh, well,
And
thank-
they actually are getting ready to list it, but I think the owner's daughter is a real estate agent.
I see. Oh, good
Yeah.
tip.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey, where are you guys going? You planning on buying? Or
We are
you
moving to Kansas City.
Oh, wow. Exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah,
Have a
thanks
great
so
day. Bye. Okie dokie. There's a lead. Hot. Renter says that they are going to be listing, but the daughter might be an agent. Find them. Save. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that would be $1 million listing lead number 3. So, I need to do a video. I just need to do a video. It's gonna be called "How to Break into the Upper." Oh, that's been done, right? How to break into the $1 million market. Step 1: find out if they have a door. Step 2: is there a gate? All right. No, there's not a gate, but there's a door. Step 3: and knock on the door. And 3 easy steps: how to break into the $1 million price point. in 3 easy steps. Step 1, find out if they have a door. Step 2, find out if there's a gate in between you and that door. 3, go knock on that door. Unless, that is, if there's a gate, then sorry, that ain't my market. But I get that question. I want to break into the high-end market. Well, do they have doors? Be like, step 1, read the book called Everybody Poops. James is so unorthodox. I'm telling you, man, wait till I get keynoted and I start like getting my freak on, right? When someone's like, we need to keynote the NAR convention, I'm like, can I say whatever I want? They're like, go. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, who has read Everybody Poops? I like this guy. He speaks the truth. I'm telling you, man. You can't handle the truth. That's why, that's why the modern day real estate sales trainers are latching onto whatever. It was just a matter of time before someone was like, oh, door knocking, this away. Door knock, door knock, door knock. So someone launches this product recently called door knocking. Door knock, whatever. I'm like, welcome to the party. Can I get you guys to subscribe to my channel? Can I get each one of you to share my channel? Can I ask? I need you all. I'm gonna start recruiting because I know who's in the room. It's probably Ryan and Mia. There's a couple like diehard Festini Mafia. And I need you guys to, I know you say thank you with $5, but it would be just as awesome if you turn around and like, if you went into Facebook and created a group in your own Facebook, a list in your Facebook called Realtors. And every time I went live, every time I created a new piece of content, anytime I did something, that you shared it to that. Like create that list and start sharing the list. Go in there and share to that list. Don't worry about your competition finding me. They ain't gonna do anything with this knowledge. Shit, you guys barely doing anything with it. And if you're not, and this is the funny thing, it's like me versus the world. How can we compete when everybody else is going for the same carrot? How do you do that? You get the biggest. How can you compete? You get the biggest. Oh, hey, you live here?
Yeah.
Are they home?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. My wife's like, you need to do a New Year's coaching sale. I need to do Black Friday. I must pull an all-nighter tonight and do a Black Friday sale. Hi.
Hey.
Are you the owner?
No,
are they home?
I'm contractor.
Are they home?
Oh, yeah. Carry.
Can I please speak to them?
Someone.
So you guys painting?
Yeah.
Inside, outside?
Inside?
Good luck.
Thanks.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm James with Century 21 Real Estate.
Hi.
Just wondering if you guys were thinking of selling your house.
No, I don't think
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Okay, thank
Have a good day.
You too.
Take care. I'm getting a rush of way too much to say. That's a problem because I'm usually left with nothing left to say. Nicole just came on and said, you need to do a year-end sale and like Black Friday. I'm like, oh, great. Sure, give me something I can do between the hours of 8 p.m. and 9 a.m. because I wasn't planning on sleeping or being with my family. I got the hiccups. is the sunset. Sunset is at 4:45. That's in 4 minutes. Those links. Great. I'm gonna get one more house and that's it, but I ain't complaining. I did the best with what I got. You know, I'm laughing because it's easy to tell. Finish that line. This is great. This is really good. Like, I got out and got my exercise. Every day, people. Every day. That's it. No more. Will somebody please remind me tomorrow morning when we wake up that I door knock? I'm freaking ready to door knock. So. Yeah, the crazy part about sunsets, winter sunsets, especially December, November, is that even though it's sunset, it's dark, right? Summer sunsets is brighter. Winter sunsets are just darker days, you know? So when it's 4:45 sunset, it's done. You talk about a sunset in the middle of July, it's like 15 minutes after the sun sets. It's still broad daylight. So I heard on the news when all the voting was happening that they voted to change the... I should have brought my selfie stick. That they voted to change the daylight savings game, meaning that you were going to be able to, that they were trying to, politicians or whatever, I'm blowing out my ass, that that door knocking was going to change. Yeah, if they figured out that it's not worth changing the daylight savings, that it really just messes with people's sleep patterns and it's hurts the economy, hurts our health. This is unhealthy. It's unhealthy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining me. Rigor mortis is setting in. I gotta get home. And it is dark. It is almost dark. Streetlights are on. That's one of the rules for door knocking tomorrow. I'm gonna bang out this little pocket here. But for those of you who joined me for this hour and 21 minutes, you will have seen that I generated 3 bona fide listing leads. One says next year, like 365 days. One says 30 days, 45 days from now. And the other one, same thing, within the next 30, 45 days. I thought there was one more. Did I generate 4 or 3? I have to look at it. Let me see. So if you don't believe me, my Spadio, yeah, 3. So I generated 3. Let me share it all with you. 3 bona fide listing leads. 1 every 30 minutes. I remain the undisputed king, door knock king. If you guys want to learn how to do what I'm doing, there's plenty of ways. It's going to cost you a little bit of money. But if I teach you, if you pay me $1,000 or $1,500 and I teach you how to generate a lead, that's something. Just don't go buying a bunch of Christmas presents for your clients. That's stupid. I never bought a Christmas present for a client. I'm all right. Be stupid. Don't be stupid. You got money like that? Fine. You got that kind of money? Hire me as a one-on-one coach and buy you damn gifts. Okay? But if your guru is telling you to do that shit, then that's stupid because you're now following 2 gurus. And Festini ain't playing that. So, thank you for joining me. I will see you live in the telephone prospecting room. I'm just going to do my warm follow-up tonight. And that's it, man. Let's get to work.